But that which needs to be known is this Atma, is Brahman, is Purna. Because presently, though the knowledge that I am is doubtlessly there, yet this knowledge, Ahamasmi, is confused with that what I am not. Meaning, due to the identification with the Pariched Upadhi, due to the identification with the body-mind complex and the ignorance, one claims that I am the Karta, I am the Bhokta, meaning I am the doer and I am the experiencer. And in this, the experiencer and the doer necessarily finds himself as limited, as finite, as incomplete, as inadequate. And that is why there is the whole struggle, wanting to be fulfilled, wanting to be complete. No matter what you are pursuing, the pursuit, even when you're pursuing, whether you're pursuing a career, you're pursuing wealth, you're pursuing pleasures, you're pursuing some securities, whatever it may be, or even if you want to be, lodged in a celestial world where you have every experience which is pleasurable and which is delighting. So that is the idea of heaven, the celestial world. Whether it is being lodged over there in heaven, in the celestial world, where all the experiences are also pleasurable and delightful. Yet, the Parichinatvam, the incompleteness, continues. And due to this incompleteness, there is bound to be a restlessness. One is not at peace with himself. One is not at peace. And that what you may desire is not necessarily what you may get. We know this rule of life. You may desire wealth, women, fame, and power. It is not always possible to get what you desire. And thus, when the desire is frustrated, thwarted, it necessarily will lead to dissatisfaction. A sense of incompleteness will prevail. Now let us consider the case where all these desires are also fulfilled. That what you are desiring is with you. In spite of that also, the sense of incompleteness, unfulfillment does not get wiped away. And therefore, the Parichinatvam, which is dukkham, continues like a shadow behind a person. The only way now to annihilate this dukkham, the sense of incompleteness, the sense of dissatisfaction, the sense of unfulfillment, is in knowing Atma is Purnam, that one is this I, the self is Purnam. But the problem is that you already have found that you are incomplete, and then how could you ever become complete? Where you are discovering yourself as incomplete, where you are discovering yourself as finite, how could you then find yourself as infinite? How can you become infinite? Finite cannot become infinite, but it is quite possible that what is infinite is mistaken as finite. So what is the mistake? There is a mistake of understanding that what is infinite as finite. That what is Purnam as Apurnam. There is this mistake. And a mistake can happen only because of ignorance. A mistake takes place because of ignorance. Misunderstanding takes place because of ignorance. Because of not knowing it is a rope, one definitely can misunderstand it as a snake. Therefore, that which is born of misunderstanding can go away only when the knowledge dawns, when the understanding of the object is as the object is. So knowing the object as the object is, cognizing the object as the object is called as knowledge. Cognizing the object as what the object is not is called as misunderstanding. Misunderstanding has taken place because of ignorance, and ignorance can go away with knowledge. So therefore, knowledge is the only way to come out of it. Therefore now, in knowing this Atma is Brahman is the only way to attain moksha. Because moksha means, we have seen, moksha means dukkhasya atyantika nivrittihi. It means total, absolute annihilation from dukkham. Total freedom from dukkham is moksha. And in thinking about what this moksha is, we have also understood it means avidya nivrittihi. It means freedom from ignorance. Ignorance will go away with knowledge, and that knowledge is generated by the Mahavakyam. This knowledge is generated by the Mahavakyam. And in order to understand a Vakyam, we basically need to have a clear understanding about the words which are employed, about the words which are employed in this sentence. And the first word that has been taken into consideration is tat. So this word tat indicates Brahman. So the word is tat, the padam is tat, and the Padartha is Brahman. Now, in order to know what is indicated by the word, we need to have, to know anything in this world, the rule is Lakshana Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi. You will require Lakshanam, you will require Pramanam, without which the knowledge cannot take place. Therefore, the Lakshanam of this word, of the Tat is already seen by us. And what is the Lakshanam? The Lakshanam is also Tatastha Lakshanam and Svarupa Lakshanam. Then the next topic which has come is that this word Tat, though is indicating Brahman, but it indicates it in two ways, as Vachyartha and as Lakshartha. It is Brahman alone which is being shown. But the word functions through these two ways, Lakshartha and Vachyartha. What is the Vachyartha? The Vachyartha is Jagat Upadanatve Sati Jagat Kartritvam. So how is it? Kim Tat Brahma? So it is said Brahman is Jagat Karanam. Brahman is Jagat Karanam means the Karanam for anything will be Nimitta Karana and Upadana Karanam. The Karanam will be of two types, is of two types, like the clay, which is the material cause, and the pot maker, who is the efficient cause. Material cause means Upadana Karanam, and Nimitta Karanam means efficient cause. Now over here, Brahman being alone, there is nothing else other than Brahman, and like the pot maker is there, as well as the clay is there. So there are two things. But the Shruti says, Sadeva Somedam Agrasin Ekameva Dvitiyam. Brahman alone is, there is nothing else. When there is nothing else, that allows us to now say that that Brahman which alone is itself the material cause as well as the efficient cause. And therefore, now Jagat Upadanatve Sati Jagat Kartritvam. This is the Lakshanam. This is the Vachyartha. When this was the Vachyartha which is said, the Purva Pakshi has said, this excuse me. You'll have to excuse me. We may have to stop the class over here. We will meet again tomorrow. Please stop the recording, Anand.